Well, good evening, you guys. We're coming up on St. Patty's Day for 2018, and I hope all of you guys have a safe St. Patty's Day. And I don't believe in luck. They call St. Patty's Day the luck of the Irish, but I do not believe in luck. I believe in this. I believe in prayer. I believe that blessings come to those who are sincere about the Lord and about his message and about all of the love, grace, and mercy that he has to offer us. It certainly has helped me along the way. So my name is Levi Peterson III. Excuse me. I am Levi and Margaret Peterson's firstborn, proud to say that, and that's the Petersons of Birmingham and the Gadstons of Charleston. So I have a testimonial, a personal testimonial, and then I'm going to talk about a testimonial from my dear friend Suzanne Wynn, who has been a great inspiration to me as a member of the church that I go to in the Roman Catholic Diocese here of Galveston, Houston. But first, we're going to have a little fun. So these guys approached me earlier and said, sir, my cousin and I, we was thinking, is you Muslim? And so I said, no, I'm not. I'm Roman Catholic. And he said, you lying. You don't ain't Muslim. You see that bow tie you got on? That means you Muslim. And on top of that, they don't let no Catholics, they don't know Catholics in no church wearing no bow tie. You Muslim. I said, actually, no, I'm not. He said, besides, okay, if you Catholic, then you got a bunch of statues in your front yard, your backyard, at your house. You got to have statues. And where's your rosary? You ain't got no rosary. They persisted. So finally I gave up. And so I said, you know what? Yes, assalamu alaikum. I am Muslim, so you got me. I'm a Muslim posing as a Catholic, I suppose. Anyway, to the testimonial. So way back in 1987, I had the misfortune of becoming addicted to crack cocaine. My addiction lasted way more than it should have. It cost me a home. It cost me my first wife, almost cost me my life, and resulted in me spending over $25,000 on cocaine and also getting arrested. Never spent time in the penitentiary, but in the Atlanta Fulton County Jail for about a week and a half was enough for me. By the grace of God, I was able to escape that demon and never looked back. I'm proud to say. My message to youngsters and anyone who ever becomes involved in chemical addiction is to never take that first hit. Because once you take that first hit, your whole life becomes centered around cocaine or heroin or methamphetamines or whatever your drug of choice is. If you're one that's prone to obsessive compulsive behaviors, well, then it could be your first drink. Some people suffer from smoking cigarettes that results in their deaths. So just say no may sound simple, but it's not an oversimplification, because if you don't take that first hit, then you don't have to worry about therapy. You don't have to worry about 12-step programs. You don't have to worry about all the ways and methods that people use to get off of drugs or alcohol or whatever their situation is. Now, I was recently inspired by Suzanne Wynn, and you can look her up on YouTube. That's Suzanne Wynn, Suzanne with a Z, and Wynn, Nygun, just like when. When are you going to get to meet Suzanne? Get it? But come to one of her motivational sessions, because even though I'm a motivational speaker and I have inspired and motivated many over the years, well, Suzanne motivated me when I was fortunate enough to come across her at Mass a few weeks ago. And I won't steal the thunder from her website and from her YouTube, but briefly I'll tell you a little bit about Suzanne. Suzanne was in a horrible auto collision several years ago. Her right arm was severed from the shoulder. So she went through her ups and downs, her peaks and valleys, her depression, and everything that goes along with a traumatic, tragic event like that. And Suzanne began to question God, and she asked herself what people do in these situations. Why did this happen to me, Lord? And she went through this whole range of emotions. But once she found discipline and grace and direction and focus and became totally riveted in the spirit, she has now become a disciple of the Lord, if you will. She has now become someone who can lift the rest of us up, someone who can propel us. So my message to you guys, if you're looking at this video, and when you look at Suzanne's video, you think about most of us have 2 arms, 2 legs, and we can function in everyday life. Suzanne had to relearn how to tie her shoes. She had to relearn how to dress. She had to relearn how to bathe. She had to relearn everything. Can you imagine your major arm being severed? That is powerful. So we will be ministering to people in the Houston area and in Texas. Anywhere you want us to come, we will come to you, because we have a message to share, and our message is powerful, and we want to uplift people. I was put on this planet to bless people and to share whatever blessings that I have received. When I go to sleep every night, I want to be comforted that I made at least one person smile. I made a difference in at least one person's life by giving them an uplifting message, by telling them how great they are, how cool they are, how wonderful they are. And especially children. Children are our next generation. It's unfortunate that so many of them grow up in environments that can taint their little development. They don't know any better. At 4 years old or 6 years old or 11, if you grow up around chaos, confusion, calamity, and conflict, those 4 C's, it's possible for you to overcome and still become a productive member of society, but the odds are stacked against you. The legal system is stacked against you. So our message is to lift these kids up and let them know that regardless of their background, it's not where you came from, but it's where you're going. It's not how you felt, but it's how you feel right now and how you intend on feeling tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. Suzanne easily could have folded her tent. And one more thing about her, never accepted a dime of disability. She made a conscious decision to be a change agent and not a change victim. It could have been very easy for her to be a change victim and say, why me, years and years and years forward until her death. But now she moves people. She certainly did move me, and she can move you too. So we say, bless you, Suzanne, and you can get in touch with us, like I said, on her YouTube or on my YouTube. You can call or text my cell anytime, 281-662-4753. You can email me at Levi Peterson, all lowercase, 5384 at yahoo.com. We're eager to speak with you, and we're eager to help children especially, but even adults that have their trials and tribulations. May God bless you. Have a great Passover and a wonderful Easter season. And this Saturday, make sure you have some green on, because if I catch you without green on Saturday, I will be pinching you. God bless all of you. Amen.